Hi, this is Dr. Liu. So continue on with setting up the Newton's second law lab. We have the two photo gates. I already connected the gates to the circuit board. So this side says channel 1. Channel 1 should go to this side, which is where the glider passes through first. And this is channel 2. Channel 2 goes over here. So it makes it easy if you just have the board pointing down and the cables do not crisscross. So that's it. I also have the glider. So let me move the glider into the view. So not sliding on the air track for sure. So the glider has a string on it. Not sure if you can see that. Let's put some background here. Maybe you can see it. Well, a string, and we also need to place 4 metal clips on it. So let me get myself some metal clips. So these are the metal clips. They are supposed to be all the same mass, a little over 9 grams. So there's 4 of them. And there's another one that's already at the end of the string, so the string's taut. Okay, so I'm adding the clips in, and I want to make sure that the clips do not interfere with those edges, right? So you shouldn't be adding clips like that because that will be triggering the photo gate, right? So you want to have them low enough. Maybe I'll add this in front. Okay, make sure it doesn't get into the way of the string here. Okay, so 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and below this shoulder here. All right, so that will be where I want to add them. And on the other end, let's turn this camera around. Mm, I'll cover the camera up so I can move it. Okay, so here we go. So this is the other end. Uh, I have a pulley. I have a clamp attachment. There's also the string goes over here. Okay, so the end of the string, the end is held by a similar, well, if not identical clip here. So altogether, I have 5 clips. One is currently hanging. The other 4 are having a free ride on the glider. Okay. What else do I need to set up? Well, the string needs to be horizontal. So how do I make sure it's horizontal? Well, I can take a meter stick, at least approximately use a meter stick to test it. So I'll take my meter stick and just stick it here. Um, I get approximately 4.9 centimeters. So I'll also do the same thing a bit further that way. So I'm just moving my stool. The stool has the camera on it. Okay, so that's very good. 4.9. Okay, I'm spot on. So the string's horizontal. And another thing I need to make sure is, well, we line up the pulley's groove with the trove. So that's where the clamp is supposed to be secured. So look from this side, just like look this way, and make sure you check it. Okay, I can't really see what the camera is seeing right now, but look along the groove here, see if it lines up with the trove. So if it doesn't, there will be some offset. You want to correct that offset by moving the clamp sideways a little. Okay, so now we have it set up. And what about um, the two photo gates? Where exactly should they be, and how far are they supposed to be apart? Well, um, here's the idea. Um, if they're very far apart, well, the cable is going to be the limiting factor, right? They cannot be more than about 40 something centimeters apart. And should they be over here or over there? Okay, so let me go down on that display. So over here, the benefit is, well, your speed is slow. So there's a longer period where you can capture the speed. Okay. And over here, the speed is higher. The benefit is you already have accelerated. So the initial um, movement against any type of disturbances or small, but maybe a little bit of friction over here at higher speed is safely ignored. So each direction, each side has its benefit. So I will go halfway, roughly halfway. So this is my whole travel. Halfway is roughly here. So that's where I will move my photo gaze to. So let me move them over. And I want to keep a fixed distance, even though the distance is not a factor in the calculation. I want to keep that in my report. So let me see how much that separation is. So I start from 40. I just rest my meter stick on top. This is two-piece plastic, so there's a crack in the middle. You just line that up to 40, and here's 70. So 80 would be a little further that way. I'll move that side. I guess 40 centimeters is a little stretch. Um, so I'll go for 35 centimeters instead. Okay, so 35 centimeters. Again, it is not required for calculations. Okay, 35 centimeters from 40 to 75. Okay, it's not required. All right, I'll just have put the board sitting like that. And I'll be moving the camera a little bit. My camera has a pretty short cable, and I also don't want to record a screen that has the camera's view in it. It's an unnecessary video over the video. Okay, so now here's one more thing. You want to do the connection here first before you connect your board to the computer. The reason is these stereo plugs, when you connect, they actually make connections among all three connections, the tip, the ring, and the sleeve. They all momentarily short together. So that is not good for the board. So that's why I have them already connected, and then I can power it up with the USB-C. Okay, so maybe just lean it on the side so that you're not breaking the connector here. All right, so now I have it connected. I should be ready to do a quick run.